Hi there. So a few weeks back I posted a Thoughts from Places video. I made it because I wanted something interesting and different to do at my annual survivorship checkup. And then John Green tweeted it. Full disclosure, I did tweet the link to the video at him, but I never expected that he would even watch it, much less share it in the beautiful way that he did. So now, after the outpouring of awesomeness from Nerdfighteria, I A, have all these subscribers that I feel like I should make more videos for, and B, I discovered how much my thoughts really resonated with people, and I really enjoyed that conversation, so I sort of feel motivated to keep doing this. And I thought today, being the 11th anniversary of my bone marrow transplant, would be a good occasion for a video. In some senses, I've spent the last 11 years trying to figure out what these years mean, and I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I think I found a pretty good summary on page 272 of John Green's The Fault in Our Stars. Isaac says, Gus burst into my room and shouted, "I have wonderful news!" And I was like, I don't really want to hear wonderful news right now. And Gus said, "This is wonderful news that you want to hear." And I asked him, "Fine, what is it?" And he said, "You are going to live a good and long life, filled with great and terrible moments that you cannot even imagine yet. You are going to live a good and long life." I was a naive 10-year-old. I knew how sick I was. I knew how serious it was. But I also was very much sure and determined that I was going to get better. But at the same time, thinking about life from the vantage point of decades and not to the next doctor's appointment, to the next test, it's a different way to look at it. And to think about a good and long life is definitely has a lot of weight. Full of great and terrible moments. I was a naive 10-year-old in that I believed that once I was healthy, my life would be perfect, because from my vantage point, most of the problems in my life seemed to be caused by me being sick, ergo, get better, perfect life. Obviously that's not how it worked out, and in a lot of ways the last 11 years have been an ongoing lesson in the inherent imperfection of life that you cannot even imagine yet. There was no YouTube when I had my transplant. There was no Facebook. There were no iPods. DVDs were like a new thing. This was pre-9/11, pre-war on terror, and pre-Arab Spring. The world was a very different place. And I think that would probably be true with any 11-year slice of time. But the things that I've done and experienced and been able to do are things that my 10-year-old self would not have even dared to imagine or not even been able to conceptualize. And when I think about all of the opportunities and adventures in those years, I'm just sort of filled with awe and gratitude. But again, life has not been perfect. School has had its challenges, I've had my setbacks, my family has had its struggles. Survivorship is not what the popular imagination would have you believe that it is, but that's probably a topic for another video, maybe. That's the thing about being a survivor. Dictionary definition-wise, what it means is that you're still alive, so you get life. The gift and the curse of survivorship is life, and that's the wonderful news. As Augustus said, there is a world of joy and a world of hurt out there, and things are going to be both greater and more terrible than you can possibly imagine.